Hey you guys, welcome to Splinterlands TV. It is I, the Psy, and it's time to spend some glint before the shop resets. For some reason, I left all my glint unspent here until the very bitter end, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm targeting right now. I'm done with the commons, because I feel like I'm going to be able to finish all my commons just through buying some of these minor and major and possibly some ultimate chests. And I'm getting close on the rares, and we're going to do some epics, and once I've cleaned all that up, I can move into the legendaries. But for now, the number one thing that I'll always be sure to do is buy at least 5 sets of merits. I'll show you guys how many merits I'm up to. It's actually pretty cool. I'm getting up there on the merit rich list, which is kind of neat, but I find that merits are just so cheap for you to buy merits that it's always worth it for me to basically buy 5 stacks. And I'll always start with at least 5 stacks of merits at this point. It's my favorite thing to do. I don't get to open them much, but the value is definitely there in the merits. Plus, when you're opening your chests, you'll always get some merits as well. And I love how fast things are here under this new next system. So there we go. So I bought to batch 4. I might buy batch 5 as well. I mean, let's see how much glint I have. Let's just head back to shop. You know what? Yeah, let's buy our 5th batch as well. It's only 10k. I mean, that's a great deal. So that's a bunch of merits there for me. And just for fun, let's go and let's take a look at where I am on the rich list. I think I go to explore, and I've got no idea how to find it. But I was 15th when last time I looked. So we're going to keep this guy short and sweet. I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking around and spending all my time looking for the rich list. But let's start things off with the let's do minor chests first, because they're kind of like the weakest of the chests. Then we'll move on to majors, and then we'll do some rare draws, some epic draws. And if we got a little bit of loot left over, we'll pull our ultimates and do a couple of those. Now, when I'm doing minor chests, I don't bother with alchemy or legend. I'll do, let's see how many I've got. I've got 3,000. You know what? I just don't think it's worth it to do 300 of those and use them in the minor chest. So I don't like to do any of these when I'm doing the minor chest. I just like to pull them, see what I end up getting. If I get lucky with a legendary, I get lucky. The majors are a different story. But for 300 potions, I'm definitely not willing to use alchemy. And I just don't think it's worth it for the legendary on these guys. I'm more in this one for the merits and some energy as well. So let's pop these chests. Let's see how we do. You know what? Let's turn on a little bit of sound for this one here as well, so we can hear the chests. And I'll turn down this music. There we go. I don't know if that's working out quite right. It's picking up feedback, so I got to turn it off. All right. It was fun while it lasted, but we'll just go back to the regular music. Oops. All right, here we go. So we'll click reveal all, since it's going to be 300. Let's hope we get a nice shimmering chest in there. But again, I'm not adverse to epics in this. I'm not adverse to legendaries, of course. And in all reality, I don't mind just trying to fill in the rest of my commons. It's a great way for me to fill in those common slots without me actually having to buy the commons. Because I'm going to get the commons just through osmosis, just through the mere fact that I'm buying these chests. And I think that that's going to be enough for me to finish even possibly some rares. I got at least one more set of rares that I'm going to do this week. Or I should say this season. Ooh, 3 Slades. Nice. And then I think that I don't even need to buy the rares anymore either. And I can let these chests finish me up with the rares too. But I always like to do these chests because you never know when you're going to get lucky with a legendary or a nice epic. And for the price of these minor chests, you get like 1 epic or 1 legendary, and it almost pays for the entire chest, and you get all the merits and the potions and all the other great stuff just kind of for free. So, oh, there's another Slade. And you might notice I'm not a gold foil player. I'm just a regular player that just likes to play, even though right now I'm doing some botting. And I will do an end of season report as well, I think this season. But since the gold foils don't really concern me unless I have a buyer for them, and the unlock right now is at 20x, it would be more for the future when it's almost done is when I'd want to try and unlock those. Ooh, yes, the Huntress, that's a great card. I'm really getting up there with the commons to the point when, like I said, I don't need to buy any more commons. Like, I think that this is going to be enough for me to... I've already got Dark Arborist finished. I think that this is going to be enough for me to finish up the Martyrine Traders between these minor chests and then the major chests. The ultimate chests are something I would do once I'm done everything else, and I'm not quite there yet. But let's do 150 of these major chests next, and these are the ones that I will go ahead and I will try and get the alchemy potion onto it, because when it's time that we can unlock them for only 10x, I have been able to in the past at least sell some of them for unlock plus 10%. Or I'd even do unlock plus 5%, let's face it, because I'm not using the gold foils. So let's confirm. Let's see if we can get lucky with these major chests. And then we'll go into the rares and we'll finish it up with the epics. And legendaries are something that's going to just have to hit the back burner for us. But I'd love to at least get like a legendary out of this. Wow, 5 Continuum Seers. Does anyone ever play Continuum Seer? When I first saw these, I was sure that Continuum Seer was going to be a major player. But I've never seen anyone play a Continuum Seer against me. The speed is just so good, but I think it's just if it gets magic reflected, that it's pretty much game over for Continuum Seer. So you need to have someone... Ooh, I've been using that guy a lot. There we go, legendary! Give me 2x! Frigid Wolf. Is that gold foil? Is that gold? I can't even tell anymore. I think that might be a gold foil Frigid Wolf. There you go. Those gold foil potions are paying out. I better go check that. I really liked the old gold foil methods before because you could really tell whether or not it was a gold foil or not. And this time I'm just not sure, but that could be a gold foil Frigid Wolf. Gonna go and check that one out. Yes, 2 epics at once with a Kazi Conjurer. So, I mean, if that was a gold foil Frigid Wolf, we did really, really good. But I just, no, it wouldn't be. All right, because this looks like a gold foil frame, and that looks like a regular foil frame. But hey, I'm still happy with getting a legendary out of that, a couple Kazis. All right, so let's go ahead here and let's finish things up. We'll get our rare draws for 7,500, and that doesn't leave me enough. Let's see. 187. So it's not going to leave me enough to do the epics right now. I think that the epics are probably more important to me than the rares. But you know what? I'll wait till end of season. No, let's do the epics. This 150. So I can probably do 75 of these. Yeah, I can probably do 75 rares. You know, I'm only going to do 50 rares. And then that way I'll be able to do a few more epics. So 50 rares is going to cost me 37 plus 75. That's 100. 82. So I can go... I'll do 15 epics. And then whatever's left over I'll do in rare draws here. So 112. That's going to be 140. So I can do less than that. I can do 40 of these. And then I'll still fall within the safe zone. That gives me 142. I got 141. So I can do 38. I can do 35 rares. And that will give me 15 epics. You know what? I don't think I'm even going to bother with the rares at this point. Let's just go all in on epics. See how many we can pick up. I mean, I find that epics are a little bit more exciting anyway, right? Nah, we'll do a few rares. Got to get those general slades. Okay. I'm super indecisive right now. 35, 10, 11, 12. That's 90, 13, 14, 15. 112. That's going to be 138. So we should be good. All right. So I can do 15 epics. We're going to do 35 rares to start off with. And why not? We'll do alchemy potions in those, sure. And that gives me the 15 epics, and that will be kind of it for this. Reveal all. I need more general slades. I'm not done with them. Commander slades. There's one. I mean, the rares are all pretty good. 2 slades. Gold foil. 3 slades. Very nice. And I've been loving this Quilliam Legionary. Whenever I'm facing in a brawl, I'll always put Quilliam Legionary to the back if I expect that they're going to play the Catrelba. Because then Catrelba just goes and hits Quilliam Legionary twice, and if I've got any kind of amplify, then she's done. And because she'll take 3 and 3, and that'll break her 6, and I love it. So, pretty good. I ended up picking another 3 slades, which are the most expensive ones. Even got a gold foil out of that. And let's do our 15 epic draws. There we go. My calculations were perfect, and we will go for the gold foil because, hey, gold foil epic, nothing wrong with that, right? All right, let's see them. You know what? For these 15, that's all there is. Let's open them individually, add a little bit of suspense to it. Yes, gold foil Arachne Weaver right off the bat. We'll take that. Night Reaper, paying his dues. Shock Trooper, I like to use when there is no... when it's one of those no ability matches, a back to basics. I've really been getting a lot of Thanalorian blades. Wow, I said the words out loud, which caused more Thanalorian blades to appear. 2 Olivias, another Thanalorian blade, and a Halfling Refugee, the best card of all of them. All right, so that's been a pretty good 15 there, especially that Gold Foil Arachne Weaver right off the bat. That's going to get me a little bit closer to my goal of finishing them all up. And just for fun here, let's close this out by going to the guild and checking on my merits. I'm at 619,000 merits. I would love to get to a milli, but I'm still far behind that. I've been saving up for a long time. Eventually, I feel like they have to release a new set of Gladius cards, and when they do, I know that I'll be ready. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that little strategy that I'm using there right now. Hope you guys getting close to finishing your reward sets at the same time. And until next time, it's I, the Psy, and I'll see you around Pretoria. Peace, my friends. Take care.